Wrist health variation number 1. While in the tabletop position with our palm planted firmly on the ground, we're going to go through 3 segments of a movement here. First, we're going to lift the base of our palm up, putting pressure onto our fingers, stretching out the middle of our hands and our forearm, and then we're going to go all the way to fingertips, repeating this process, taking deep breaths throughout the movement. Wrist health is usually neglected when it comes to warming up or working on range of motion and mobility, so please take your time while getting into these positions, especially if you have an injury history within your wrist. After 30 seconds of going into flexion, working on what you just did, we're now going to go into extension. While we're in extension and pressing down just slightly, we're going to go into external rotation, trying to make sure that the crease of our elbow is now facing forward. Again, I'm going to show this here. Palm is face up, we go into external rotation, and you're going to feel a really good stretch down the middle of your forearm where I point here. This is great for anyone that currently has a tennis elbow, which is essentially tendonitis in that area we just pointed to. Once we're finished on both sides, going into flexion and extension for about 30 seconds. This is a little corny here, but we're just going to do the wave, getting a little bit more blood flow into our wrists, and working on the ranges of motion we just did in a light pattern, hopefully now helping your wrist feel a little bit better.